this last time, right? Yeah, I didn't read this last time. Alright. Drafting Strategy, October issue, Volume 5. The Death of Drafting. Every architect has experienced it. You're drafting your house, room by room, and everything is going smoothly. Suddenly you realize there's only a single path available for expansion, and it's imperative you draft a hallway, or else your design will have no hope of further development. But, on the critical draw, the drafting gods offer you nothing but dead ends, rooms with no exit, and even fewer prospects. Dead ends are the death of dreams, the death of plans, the death of expansion. In short, they are the death of your house. But are they genuinely as daunting and menacing as they appear? Perhaps beneath their morbid exterior, dead ends hold some inherent value. In this volume of Drafting Strategy, we will delve deeper into the world of the grave than any architect has ever dared to draft, to discover, once and for all, if there is any life beyond the dead end. No exit strategies. A dead end is any room that lacks another door by which to exit. It is an understandable instinct to want to avoid these rooms while drafting your house, as they limit your available paths for growth. However, seasoned architects quickly learn that you do not want to completely ignore them. A very common mistake that beginners make is picking the room with the most doors while drafting and ignoring all other factors, but every house needs some dead ends. Don't be afraid of drafting a few dead ends. Each dead end room an architect removes from that floor plan from the draft pool, the more dead ends you draft, the less likely you are to draw them later on. The key is figuring out a way to draft dead ends without blocking off your house's potential for expansion. Dropping a dead end room on the rank behind you is a great strategy to accomplish this and help you pick up some extra resources before continuing. Generally, you should be trying to fill up every open slot in your house before moving north. Grave mistakes. As foreboding as a black-bordered floor plan may seem, Tomb stands out as one of the most straightforward strategies centered around dead ends. This floor plan can only be drafted from the grounds and is considered one of the outer rooms. As such, it can be drafted at the very start of the day, allowing architects to know immediately whether their strategy should be focused on dead ends or not. The tomb itself is a vast crypt, filled with shadowy alcoves and creepy recesses. The entire space was designed by early Orindian architects to evoke a sense of mystery and intrigue, perfect for those who are appreciative and skeptical of dead-end architecture. The 8 Ajeran angels of that early era that are scattered throughout the tomb's chambers are a memento of times past, and you will certainly be seeing a lot of them when employing a tomb-centered strategy, as you will likely be making several visits here throughout the day. Successful tomb strategy depends on 3 crucial factors: finding shops, amassing enough steps to allow for return trips to the grounds, and drafting as many dead ends as possible. The strategy is perfect for those who love risk and rewards. I never found this one to be that viable because I always had issues with steps, and I never needed money that bad. But using it with the conference room is good. Grounds for termination. Tomb isn't the only dead end you'll find on the grounds. There are a total of 8 outer rooms, which are rooms that are draftable outside of the house. These floor plans are unique not only in where they can be drafted, but also in the fact that they are floor plans that cannot lead to the expansion of further rooms, making them the perfect candidate for dead ends. They are also able to be drafted at the very beginning of the day, which allows architects to plan out their strategy. For example, on a schoolhouse day, architects will prioritize acquiring gyms to pay for the extra classroom floor plans, whereas on a hovel day, they will focus entirely on getting lots of extra steps. Hovel. Grounds for termination may have been a play on words for the title of this article, but it certainly wasn't a joke to the former groundskeeper Denny Ravane, who made his home while employed in the estate in this humble bedroom. The groundskeeper's tool shed is often a great draft choice to find useful items like a shovel or sledgehammer. Even better items can be found in a trading post, that is, if you have something valuable to offer. Shop is frequented by local farmers and hunters who supply the estate with goods in exchange for a few shiny trinkets. Most of the vegetables and fruits obtained from the locals are preserved in the subterranean cellar. When winter arrives, these stored goods are frequently traded back, providing them with a reliable source of sustenance during the colder months. Even further underground, provisions are also stored in the estate's bomb shelter. The purpose of this, of course, like the root cellar, is preservation. However, in this case, it's preservation of people rather than food against fallout, radiation, and red rooms. Enshrined ideals. Okay, here. This straight up just tells me... I gotta make sure I got pictures of these. Boom. 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 The last outer room is a floor plan with a function that isn't as straightforward as the others. Just what is a blessing? How much gold do I need to give? How long does it last? The shrine is a space of reverence, a mystical cavern filled with the glow of candlelight, and those that show respect and pay tribute are blessed by unseen forces that guide this world. Blessings are persistent benefits that last several days and are bestowed upon the reverent visitors who have made an offering of gold. The type and duration of of blessing can differ depending on the amount of gold given, but the more gold you offer, the longer the blessing. Blessing of the Tinkerer. Whenever you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. Blessing of the General. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing rooms, gain 5 gems. Blessing of the Berry Picker. While drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do, draft a random floor plan from your draft pool, disregarding rarity. Blessing of the Monk. If you call it a day in a room on your estate, you will draw that room while drafting from the grounds the following day. Blessing of the Chief. For each different type of spread that you do today, add an extra dish to the dining room. Blessing of the Dancer. While drafting, you may pay 1 gem to spin floor plans. Gardener. Add 8 courtyards to today's draft pool. What is a courtyard? Blessing of the High Roller. Each time you draft a shop, gain an ivory die. Yeah, so that's the one we normally get, because it's the one I normally have the money to do. So, Gardener. Courtyards. Interesting. Top 5 dead ends, as selected by editorial staff. If Toolshed is good, then Attic is really good. Even at a steep gem cost, this room cannot be passed up. It always pays for itself and more. Study is likely the most powerful room for the experienced architect who no longer has difficulty accumulating gems or solving chess portmanteaus. Interesting. More than any other room, Coat Check allows architects to center their strategies on a specific item. The risk may scare off some, but to those who see their steps as an expendable resource and throw caution to the wind, Hovel is an unbeatable drafting force. Surprisingly, this room is actually categorized as a dead end, allowing architects to utilize it in both dead end and color-specific strategies. Isn't that the thing with the statue? The shrine? Is that what you're talking about? Because yeah, that's the dead end room with the statue that you make offerings to. Dead end contest, mail-in sweepstakes. On January 20th, 1989, Taro Martiz shocked the world of architecture by drafting 19 dead ends in one day. Can you beat his record? Draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day and you could win 200 gold and the trophy of sweepstakes. Interesting. Word from the editor. As we conclude this haunting October edition of Drafting Strategy, we trust that you have unearthed the darker side of architectural design and found inspiration in the morbid realm of death and dead-end rooms. From the despair of a drafted lavatory to the chilling allure of the tomb, we believe that even the most eerie aspects of our world can spark creative brilliance in the architect's mind. As you venture forth into the shadows, remember that there is a certain beauty in the unknown and the macabre. Embrace the challenge of designing spaces that both captivate and unsettle, that provoke contemplation of our own mortality and the secrets that lie beyond. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. You can light these. These are the lightable ones. I realized I was just staring at them and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's something we can try to do. Drafting the chapel on a run like that won't be too bad. It'll probably just be like, I don't know, an upgrade disc or something that doesn't help me at all, but it's something. Through here. It's time for Din Din. Sorry, I just ate an entire turnip. Couldn't eat another 2 entire turnips. Couldn't eat another bite, actually. Can we make it 3? 3 turnips. Can we make it 4? No, not 4 turnips. Okay. We blew all our money in here. I still didn't get anything worthwhile. I got the pool, but I drafted it late, so I couldn't get the pump room so that we can mess with the reservoir. Sad days. There we go. Oh, that's what happens. Ha 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 ha. If I get my Geist room while I have a tomb on the estate, it just has a tombstone that says die. Here's the chapel. And we can light these stupid things. Because I have this. So what is this? Piggy bank? Keeper of Tithes. The chapel's resident guardian tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the money accumulated from chapel offerings. Oh. So I can just break this? and get all of the money I've ever put in the tithe? Nah, I don't think I want to break that yet. If we get the casino, that would be very funny, though. Yeah, as expected, that's not like any sort of progress or anything. That's just like kind of a funny. Okay. We got it. We got it. Now I just need to look at my notes and refresh myself on what exactly we need the reservoir to be at. Okay. That is... Okay. That is 7. So if I can get over there, I don't, it's kind of hard to tell based off of the thing if it wants me to do 6 or 7. I'm not totally sure. But that is done now. This is so weird. Okay. So I put it to the level that I thought I needed for the station. And I don't think I can do anything with this. I don't think so, at least. Weird? Do I need to have the boat at a certain, but I can't reach the boat if it's all the way down there. Maybe I... Ooh, wait a minute. That's an idea. Maybe I get the boat. And I take it... Yeah. Okay, so... You annoy me now. Because I think... My hypothesis is that I need to... It has the dock, like, level or whatever. So what I'm thinking I do is I do that, which means I'm going to have to fill this back in. But that shouldn't be too hard because then all I'll need to do is empty it to get it right back to where it needs to be. But I think I need to completely fill it in. And then I need to go to the other side where the boat is. I thought I tried to click on the boat before and it didn't work, but maybe I missed something. I use the boat. Ah, okay. I think I'm onto something. I think this is the issue I ran into. The dock is actually 1 lower on 13. Okay. So that means the levels I need are probably 13 and 6. So the fountain, I can, you know, do whatever with. But the reservoir needs to be at 13. So I need to, like, make it have 1 less. There we go. Okay. So this run is dead. But the reservoir is set up at dock level now. So we should be able to get to the boat on this next run that I do right here. Because, yeah, we only have 2 steps, so this is definitely dead, but we figured that out. I hate managing the pump room. It's so slow. It's such a pain. I got confused because the little reservoir tank, I was like, wait, why isn't the reservoir tank emptying into where I want it to be? But it only empties into tank 1, specifically. So I was confused by that, and I didn't understand what was going on. But we're good now. I just can't read. Ugh. Okay. Fountain is completely filled. We now take the elevator down and see if it will let us do what I want to do. We also have a ton of steps because I got the sauna yesterday. It's hour like 60 into blueprints where I really wish Simon here could move those legs faster. You know, give Simon like creative mode in Minecraft so I can just like fly. That would be awesome. Alright. So we take this down, and I will be able to get to the boat from here. There's the incredibly ornate dumb elevator that they said one of the Sinclairs built for the work crew. Or requested to have built. It's a little bit further. Nope, not you. This way. Okay. So yeah, fountain's filled in, but we can still get down here because I opened up this little path, which seemed like it didn't matter that much at the time, but now that I know there's more stuff I still had to do with the reservoir, it was actually important. Boat! Boat! We even get treated to a cutscene! Yeah, get in there, Simon. Where's your paddle? What are you doing? Using your... Wait, what? We actually control it? Oh. Oh. Raxby, let me tell you how little I have won. Basically non-existent winning right now. Okay, so now due to this, we can start from the foundation. Which is good, I guess. I need the pump room. I need the pump room real bad. I also can't call the elevator down, because I don't have a key card. So yeah, we're a little bit screwed there. But if I can get over here, the boat is on the right side of the map now. Dare I? We've never had the jackhammer before. What does the jackhammer do? Let's find out. Is it as good as the power hammer? Hey, and I got a trophy too for getting all the things. More effective than the shovel at excavation, digs deeper and finds better items. Okay, so it's not as good as the power hammer. But we got the invention trophy for getting a bunch of inventions. The reservoir is set to 6. The boat is on the right side of the reservoir for me to be able to do something with it, I think. So I think we're good to get into the flooded station. And I can have a smidge of progress. Possibly. Mayhaps. Yes. Yes. Give. Get in the boats. Get in the boat, Simon. Oh, God, Simon. Do you know how many levers I had to pull and how many whoosh, 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 whoosh I had to listen to as the pumps drained and everything for this, Simon? Do you have any idea what I've been through? I just solved a few puzzles for you and you got a house. What do I get, Simon? Alright. Oh, I'm not actually controlling it. I've been thinking of controlling it this entire time. No, I can just sit back. This thing just goes. Okay. The reservoir thing has been solved. Maybe this has the key to that letter too? I've accomplished basically nothing else this entire stream. But at least I did this. Maybe this leads to super cool things. I don't know. Alright. Gimme. Very weird looking. Hi? Oh, this looks like a information dense. Is that an RPG? Oh my god. Can I have that? Can I use that on the pump room now that I hopefully am done with it? Delete it. Okay. The security footage? Is that the security room? I don't know. I feel like that might be the security room. So this is where everybody was napping while they were trying to get out of here, huh? Oh? Oh, is that a cracked wall I can bust open with the hammer in the fountain? I think that's the fountain. God, I'm gonna have to use the pump room again still. Hello? Who in the... I mean, I know who you are. Who are you? Who is that? There's nothing to see anywhere else around here. Yeah, I can't get any other information from this. Oh my god! It's just a gun! Sanctum key! I mean, I knew there was probably one down here. Cause this is this the old station? Yeah, cause there's the train. Okay. And a what is that, Galil? It's just like a M16 or something. Hello. It has been 6 months. 6 months of living in this air-choked cavern of boredom and dread. 6 months since we said our silent goodbyes to our families. 6 months of planning, 6 months of rehearsal, 6 months of heartache. But no regrets. Everyone who knows me intimately thinks I have left the country. Everyone else assumes me dead. Until it said, but no regrets, this kind of described my struggle with blueprints. 6 months. It's not a cavern of boredom. It is a cavern of dread, though. It's exciting. I just can't make progress, ever. 6 months of planning. All of it to fail. Maybe that's all that is left for us. The long walk and steps leading up to the gallows. A steep price to pay for ideals. I concede, but a price that somehow seems cheaper and less cruel than another 2 fortnights bunkered down here beneath the sand and soot. And yet as I write this, I have never felt so close to the sky in my dreams. Tomorrow we will reclaim our birthright. Tomorrow the crown of Orinda will finally return to Oris. The first step taken is half the journey. May the black shores guide us. Mary. Thanks, Mary. We seek what's in the shade of truth. Yep, fortnight's in here. You know, get ready to see Simon in there. The Royal Museum of the City of Finn. They took away the Grand. Getaway car 136. Okay. I need to take pictures of all of these, but luckily I also have this. Nursing gallery. Security system controls. Security doors. Guards. Parking unit west. For special events of a certain magnitude, the lot west is open to serve for overflow parking should the main south lot be at full capacity. I guess I can read all this without having to zoom in. Both Learson Hall and the main commune feature... Okay, I will zoom in. Or concourse feature a number of, quote, closed exhibits which are reserved for an upper tier of elite patronage and are currently not open to the public for admission. As cool as this would be, it's too easy to track, literally. Decoy car, Hanning, forced entry, roof access, white, getaway car, escape route, Tiskin monument. Under the victorious King Tiskin, adorned with sword, shield, and wings, made to commemorate the end of the War of the Fifth Era. I know what that means. Open to the general public, the museum grounds host a variety of verdure, as well as a number of sculpted pieces of contemporary art. We ask that guests please confine their explanation to the exploration to the pathways. White Faro Marigolds. 105. So this is just your escape plan? Okay. That's nearly everything. I still want the RPG. Ideally. That would be cool to give me. Royal Station. Train Metro. Mainway Station, Oris Train Hall. Dead End. This might be useful for some reason or another. For some reason, this reminds me of the little place you go to. Platform 8. For some reason, this reminds me of the little place you go to in Final Fantasy IX, where you ride the little bugs. I mean, that was basically a train station, too. So we're at 8. Royal Station. Yeah. You were here. And then they went to... Finn Central, I guess? So they went to 5, which would have been like down here all the way over to there. Okay. I don't think there's anything else for me to do down here right now. I don't think. So... yeah. Let's take another screenie of that. I don't know, it might be important. It's a sign! Who knows what sign could be important for me? I certainly don't. Okay. Well, the important thing is we got down here. And now I can go solve another Sanctum puzzle, I guess. I'll probably also just leave the reservoir like this, just in case I need to get back over here. I suppose. Okay. And where's that breakable wall? That it looked like was in here. Oops. Didn't mean to take a picture. I meant to do a... yeah. So that one picture had a spiral staircase. And then it had like a broken wall. I thought that was in the fountain, but now I'm not sure it is. Maybe it's in the clock tower? Because I'm looking at this now and yeah, it's... That was the spiral staircase that I thought of first. Okay, if Verra is turtleback, I think it's orange. Yeah, I think Verra is orange. So this is... I think this is also on one of the letters that we were sent by Sinclair. But yeah, I think orange is the answer to that, because Finn Aries is yellow, and this looks a little bit more orange. So now, I just need to... yeah, and Nuance is definitely green and air travel. Now I just need to get back to Realm and Rune, and we can get the actual configuration that we need to put in here. I think it just started... oh yeah, it just started raining like crazy outside. Okay, so, ooh, now that is... well, no, we know travel. Weather is what we don't know. Weather is the one... actually, no, we have it. It's heat. Moat is what we don't know for Verra. I'm not sure what it would be. Elevated reverence for nature, animals, and the forces that guide us? Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. Let's try spiritual. Let's try spiritual for this. Because they ride turtles. Like, come on. That must mean they have a reverence for nature, right? Alright. And then orange border is the triangles. And then wavy lines is hot. Okay. Let's do turtleback. Alright. Cool. So now we just have to input this. So turn that. So this, I think, needs to be the spiritual one. We haven't had anybody be spiritual yet. We also haven't had anyone be tribal. And that is spiritual. Now we fix this. This needs to be wavy, like snaking lines. Yeah, like that, because that's hot. Alright, and then we need turtleback travel, which I believe is... It's like 5, but not like that. Or that. It's like that. That's turtleback travel. And now it just needs to be triangles. Not those triangles, though, I don't think. Or was it those? I think it's these. No, wrong triangles. Let's try the other triangles. There. No. Not spiritual, huh? Are you hunters and gatherers? Okay, I'm doing something wrong. Okay. So, I've tried every single moat, and none of them are right. I feel like they would be spiritual. Like, that feels correct to me. Spiritual feels right. So I'm thinking it's the color I have wrong. So I'm going to try all of the colors. Because the stamp looks orange to me. But maybe it's like faded or something. I don't know. But they're clearly riding turtles. I have in my notes explicitly that it mentions heat. And spiritual is my guess for the moat. So let's just try different colors, I guess. I haven't, admittedly, well, I know it's not that one. And I know it's not that one. I mean, it could be, I guess, but I'm imagining they don't share. That's yellow. Okay, it's whatever that one is. It's whatever that one is. What color is that? Because I had orange. Pink? That didn't look like pink in that thing. But one of the stamps, it looks like orange or yellow. It's like faded? Kinda? It looks like somebody peed on it. It looks like somebody peed on it. That's the color. And it says Verra Shores. But it's pink, apparently. Okay, there's one of the turtles. Despite my prejudice against Mother Nature, I own that I have deeply loved my time here at Verra. The memories of the youthful trip I took here with my brother have been relentless, and as I have gotten older, I find less and less occasion to recollect on such trivial pleasures. One thing I do remember vividly, which has not lost a single speck of charm, are the famous turtles. Each visitor of Verra, upon arriving, is lent one of these hard-shell friends for the duration of their stay, to serve as both steed, guide, and companion. Still under the spell of island life, even if weather here is much more severe than it was on Morajai. So... interesting. Maybe Morajai has, like, normal weather? I have that they're blue, Morajai. I really wish my... oh my god. Oh my god. Go away, co-pilot. Oh my god, it automatically tried to launch co-pilot because my fucking thing hit like spacebar or something? I don't know what it hit. I was trying to move my goddamn journal. Fuck off, co-pilot. Nobody likes you. Okay. Morajai. So, not severe weather. Okay. Alright, so I think we have everything we could do. I think we have everything we could do with Morajai. I mean, we don't have, like, their moat? but... Alright, alright. Yeah, see, there's the sticker. There's the stamp right there. That looks like orange or pink, or orange or yellow to me. Is that pink to anyone? Does that scream pink? It certainly looked yellow or orange to me. That's the stamp. That is... I don't know. I don't know. Is this a color thing? Is this a color problem? Is this a color problem? What color is this? Tell me, because the gym is pink. But I'm looking at the gym and I'm looking at this and I'm like, that doesn't look pink. It's orange? Okay, I'm not crazy. Not crazy. Maybe they just messed with that stamp to fuck with me. I don't know. While more Jai boxes were never as popular in Verra as in other realms, pink tiles were eventually introduced based on the Verran people's devout respect of the sacred circle. When these tiles are pressed, all adjacent and diagonal tiles rotate around the pressed tile. Ooh, that sounds nightmarish. How am I going to get enough pink? I don't know how I'm going to get enough pink. Yeah. Oh. Oh. I think if they're bordered... Yeah, okay. So... now... I just need to get these into proper spots here. What do you do? Okay, you just turned into that. I almost got it. Okay. There? No, because they're screwed up now. Yeah, I need to get them in a correct configuration here. Will that work? No, not quite. This is a weird one. Maybe I needed to turn more of these. Maybe I need to turn all of them to make this possible. I think that might be the case. Okay, so you're pink now. Move. Yeah, I need to successfully border one completely again. There we go. Got that one, got that one. Okay, we have 5. So now I just need things to work out in a nice way. isn't useful. There we go. Got it. Okay, it took me a second, but we got there. That one was a little bit more difficult than some of the other ones. The Verra one was weird. Okay. I mean, that's something. We have one key left. I got the one that was in the old station, so there's just one sanctum key I need to find. The last one's behind the final door. So, I don't know how that's going to work. But I think Morajai is the one I would put my key in next, the next time I get a sanctum key. Alright. That was a lot. That was like no progress, but... well, except for that last little bit. I streamed for like 3 hours, and the last 30 minutes I actually accomplished something. And we still have the combination we need for that thing that's up above. I don't have any idea what that combination would be. It might be something to do with new clue. I don't know. It feels like I'm starting to get somewhere. Like at this point, I feel like if I could get the letters, I would be happy, and I feel like if I could get the sanctum keys, I would be happy. But I don't even know if that's the end. So, all right. I guess this is the end of stream and the video.